Alrighty.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, let's go.
All right, guys. We are officially bringing our first guest on, Mr. Josh Beam. Bring him out. There he is. There he is. Yeah. What up?
What's up, guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel European now.
Yeah.
We just let it play if you want.
Just for the rest.
So there has to be a story behind the song then. Is there a story behind
Is
it?
there?
They're 100%, yeah.
Okay.
Well, so first of all, I love all white girl bangers.
Yes.
Let's go.
So that's the first thing.
Okay.
You got a lot of responses on your Instagram story for the White Girl Bangers.
I did, yeah.
And how many of them did you know? Like,
Pretty much all of them.
okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So you're a White Girl Banger dedicated.
I am a connoisseur,
Yeah.
of sorts. No, it's actually from, I have a video of me, so I've just liked that song forever, but I also have a video of me painting my nails to it.
Okay.
That seems like something you guys might be able to vibe over. Some
Yeah.
overlap there.
Well, I don't paint my nails.
Okay.
I get actually, I don't even know what I get actually.
You're painting your nails.
So I'm painting my nails. Well, so I went through a phase. So I don't know if you've seen all the jiu-jitsu guys painting their nails
Yeah.
recently
Yeah.
or not. Yeah. So I did that. I was like, this is cool. And
Yeah.
then I went with Jordan.
Okay.
We did our first like mani-pedi situation.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. I had purple toenails.
He's never had a pedicure.
No.
No?
I'm ticklish.
Oh.
I don't know if I could do it.
It's life changing though. I feel like every man needs to take care of their feet.
I've never had a manicure or a pedicure.
They don't tickle you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
know, just
actually,
touching
when they take that scrubber, I literally, you know how dogs like when you scratch them, they're all. That's me getting a pedicure. I'm all. When they take that scrubber at that certain spot.
I think I did the fish thing.
That's how they spread.
They do
Do you spread diseases that way? Don't do that ever
What
again.
is the
my
fish
God,
thing?
dude.
It's like they put
The fish that eat your
like
dead
minnows.
skin.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not
Oh.
leeches,
They're
but
like
like
the little fish that eat dead skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
they just like nip at
Yeah.
you?
somebody got
That tickled.
foot bacteria that way. So
All right. So
this
no-
man doesn't want to get a
Check
pedicure.
that
but
off
I'm
the
sure
list.
the bacteria was already there. Let's be honest.
On his foot.
I just brought it to the surface.
So what is the whole jiu-jitsu nail painting thing? I didn't understand
So
that.
I don't know either.
Okay.
To me, it was like because I think you reach a certain level of tough guy to
Yeah.
where you can now do feminine things.
Yeah.
Craig
Or
Jones
maybe
Yeah.
yes,
thing?
maybe
Yeah.
they're playing into the like
Jiu-jitsu's
jiu-jitsu's gay,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So they're like,
Partially that.
let's make it more gay and get our nails did.
Yeah.
Probably.
And so what happened though, I thought it was just cool. So I started like painting my nails black, and then I started making videos on YouTube. And like, there's a very dedicated section of commenters that just want nothing to do with it. They're
Really?
like, I'm unsubscribing
Because
I'm
your nails are
dislike-"
painted?
Yes, the comments are horrific. They're like, what are you promoting? Are you gay?
Homosexuality?
They're like, are you gay? I'm like, first of all, so what if I was?
Right. Yeah.
Second, like, how do you equate that to
Everybody's favorite rapper now has their nails painted. So.
Yeah.
Well, not only that,
It's
but
also an emo thing.
it is. So
Yeah.
like if you go back to like Depeche Mode kind of days back in the late 80s, early 90s, that was a thing. More recently, and like probably more mainstream than jiu-jitsu, because jiu-jitsu has its own like sort of ecology. The quarterback that got drafted from USC, I don't know if you follow football. It's all good if you don't. He got drafted to the Bears, and the big story about him was he painted his nails.
Oh.
And like everybody's like, is he gay? So
What is he?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's the whole
Snail
thing.
paint, dude.
It doesn't matter.
It's just nail paint.
Yeah.
Who'd you lose there?
The,
Oh, my
the cue card.
cards.
Y'all
Okay.
got the cool cue cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time?
Sick.
They're sick. I love
I
it.
just had them made.
Hold them up. Show the class.
The
Who are we?
Bookend.
Oh.
The Bookend Bros.
The Bookend Bros.
Do you want to start? Let's
Yes.
get a little. So, okay. So, did you finish the nail story? We talked about the song, but I don't even know if the song story.
Yeah,
got
well,
finished.
so then I just started leaning into it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's not really a climax to the story other than people just really disliked it.
The nails.
Yeah.
For a
And, so,
while.
and if
Well-
you don't have haters, you're not doing anything important.
Right.
Yeah.
And that would make me want to paint my nails more.
Exactly.
You
That's
hate
what I
it?
did.
Watch what I do.
Yeah. I just show them to the camera. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you guys. Yeah, I
of
appreciate you
course,
having me.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Who is Josh Beam. Tell us
is
about
Josh
your
Beam?
your child. Well, how old are you?
33.
33.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from?
I was born in Las Cruces, New Mexico, but I grew up in Texas. I moved there when I was 10, so I consider myself like a Texan.
Texan. Yeah.
When did you move to California?
I moved to California after the Army in 2015. I lived in the city, San Francisco,
Hey.
for like 3-4 years. I don't even remember. So a few years, like in like the financial district area.
Okay.
It was my first like big city move.
Experience.
I was enthralled with the
Right.
city life.
Coming from Texas.
I was just
to
gonna say
SF.
there has to be some culture shock there, a little bit.
Huge culture shock. So
Yeah.
here's a funny story. So I was in the Army for a little while too. So I was in North Carolina, did a little stint in Afghanistan and all that. I'd never been to like a big city, and Texas, everybody's very conservative. Of course, I'd been around guns my whole life. I had my concealed carry permit.
Okay.
All this stuff, and it's so funny because looking back at this, I was like, one of my concerns about moving to San Francisco, I was talking to my dad. I was like, but I'm not going to be able to carry a gun.
Yeah.
And looking back at that now, that's so dumb. Young Josh was like,
It's a Texan.
Well, it's
kind of
also like
idea,
it's what
right?
you know.
yeah. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to defend myself.
Right.
Starts jiu-jitsu.
From all these after
I mean,
school
it's
games.
it's not an out of place concern.
Yeah.
San Francisco can be a dangerous place.
Yeah,
too,
I mean,
right?
it's not
So-
like I knew that
Yeah,
either really
going into
necessarily
it,
going into that. But I mean, it like moving here changed my life. So like, had I. It seems like crazy to look back and think that was going to be the reason that I wouldn't have made this
Right.
like, life-changing
And then
decision for the
imagine
better.
what your life would have been.
Right, exactly. So,
Yeah, and okay, so you landed after. By the way, thank you for your service.
oh, thank you.
Thank
we
you.
should- we should say that.
Absolutely.
So you land here in 2015. Just so everybody knows, Josh and I actually know each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you lived in the city for a little bit. Did you move to San Jose after being in the city?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I had like got out of the Army and I didn't end up going to college after the Army or anything. And I taught myself how to code.
Taught yourself how to code.
Yeah.
For sure.
But this was like back in 2015 where like tech startups were starved for engineers. So I like weaseled my way into a startup like as a software engineer.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Now I got to do something.
How'd I do this?
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
And so I worked at like 2 startups, and then the CTO of one of the startups I was at went to PayPal. So I worked at PayPal as a
It's
software
chief
engineer.
technology officer. Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, just in
CTO.
case you didn't know
CTO. Well, I was like, did he get CTA wrong?
Chief technology. So it's a C-suite, but it's for the tech side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like CTO, it's just like 5 dudes in the company. It's just like one guy's like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm CEO, I'm CTO.
The
like,
lead tech. Yeah.
whatever. Like, no, great dude though. And he ended up coming down to San Jose first, and then anyway, he told me good things about PayPal. So anyway, I ended up moving to San Jose because of PayPal. I'd also met my wife around that time.
Okay.
And then we moved down to San Jose, and then ended up here. A bunch of stuff happened, and then that's where I ended up at CTA.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Calterra
drunk all the
Academy.
time. Yeah.
Cowterra Academy. Yeah, we trained together. Josh is a beast too, by the way.
You too. We did some drilling. I remember there was like there was like a few weeks at one point when after I was like traveling and stuff where we did like some drilling, after
Yeah.
which was
And what people that watch your channel already kind of know your martial arts background, but it's just cool to have you on here because we've trained together.
Yeah.
And we trained together for a couple of years. I think
was
you
a
were
while.
there.
Yeah.
We were probably blue belts at the same time. I was a blue belt forever.
I think you might have been a blue belt, or you might have like just got your purple belt, or something like that. But
Yeah.
I think I might have watched you get your purple belt. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
So how long were you a software engineer before you weren't a software?
before I
This is a
became
good story, too.
a
Yeah.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
For a long time. So I started, I think, 2015, and then I've actually made a video about this on my channel. It's called Martial Arts Saved Me from Addiction. And it kind of tells this whole story where I had moved down to San Jose with my wife. I was still working in tech. And we ended up, I explained it more in the video, but we ended up separating. And then that was, I think, around 2022, something like that.
Okay.
2021, 2022. And we separated, and I sold everything I owned. literally, I had like a storage unit that I put some like chairs and stuff in that I wanted to keep. And then I decided
Sold
to just,
everything and kept some chairs.
Yeah. Just because the plan was like, I'm going to go travel the world. I'm going to be a nomad.
Yeah.
And then if I need to come back to a place to live, then at least I'll have some
Somewhere to
chairs.
sit.
Somewhere to sit.
Were they
I'll have-
inflatable?
No. They're nice chairs.
Okay.
And so that was, so I was working remote as a software engineer. So a lot of people have asked me like how I was able to, because I ended up just following the IBJJF circuit literally around the world. So I was all over Europe, Japan, Brazil. I competed there a few times, all over the US. And I ended up, so far my like match total right now is like 300 matches or something. But during that time period, that's why I'm hurt right now.
Yeah.
During that time period, over the span of like 2 years, I just competed like almost every week if I could, and I was just going city to city to city. And yeah, when people ask me how I funded that, it was literally just because I got lucky during like COVID. They made us all like remote
Okay.
software
That's right, because
engineers.
you
so
would
I
like
could-
just take your laptop and roll, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I was in like Europe for like Nogi
I remember.
Euros, just like in an Airbnb trying to like code and then go compete.
Which, by the way, let me just say, like, for dudes that like are in relationships, maybe they have a family and they didn't get to like sow their wild oats early in life and kind of have adventures, going from what I would maybe you let us know, like a bad situation where you're married and then that doesn't work out, and then some people can recluse, go into a dark place, or others can kind of seize the moment, do an adventure, map out how, like, let's just get crazy. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
Kind of
the
an
world.
admirable way to approach that type of situation and just kind of get in an adventure. The hero's journey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it literally was that fork in the road. I mentioned this in the video too that I made, but I almost,
Really?
yeah, I was like, that was probably one of the
Lowest.
one of the lowest points in my life.
Holy
Where
shit.
I was like, okay, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like I need to go do something else. So I was just like, what have I always wanted to do?
So
And then did that,
before we get into the YouTube journey, what brought you to jiu-jitsu?
So I had actually, my dad did jiu-jitsu back in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
During the early days of the UFC. I think he's still
Jiu-jitsu was a
white
little
belt,
bit different back then too. I
little
think.
bit, yeah.
It wasn't so sport jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. It was, lots of Gracies.
Yeah, like the what was the Gracie Challenge?
Yeah.
So he was in Texas.
No, this was in New Mexico. when
Oh,
I was
New
like a
Mexico.
little
Okay,
kid.
that's right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. Which is even kind of weirder because
Yeah.
my like understanding was like the through line from Brazil like kind of came up to Southern California. I didn't even know it made its way into some of the other like southern kind of western states.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's who did he train with? This guy named Al. I would need to look up the other guy.
It's just dope that he
has-
was able to find that in the 90s.
Yeah. But I actually trained a little bit jiu-jitsu when I was a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was just
So that's
for
why he was so good as a white belt.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it, dude.
Yeah, prior experience.
well. So
He's
I
like, I'm new to this.
He's like, how do you shrimp? How do you?
No, I was still terrible, but thank you though. No, I did Muay Thai for like 6-7 years, something like that. So I started that when I was in the Army, and then I did that. So I had some level of like
Martial arts.
some body coordination.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And you did fight? Did you do MMA fights?
I did a amateur Muay Thai fight,
Okay,
and then I did
that's
like
what it
they
was.
call them smokers.
Right, smoker tournaments. I remember
Yeah,
those. Yeah,
yeah.
that's how I started too.
Yeah.
With Muay Thai and boxing. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually did my first Muay Thai fight before I did any smokers. It was like, because like the smokers, you wear pads and everything. And my first fight, it was just like,
Yeah.
it was just a normal Muay Thai fight. No pads, no nothing. Just, I couldn't walk for like the whole week
brutal.
afterwards.
Yeah. dude.
Yeah.
And then, during COVID, I started jujitsu during COVID. So Alini,
Yes.
my now ex-wife, who she's great, by the way.
I was going to
know what
ask
talking
you
about.
because I remember her training. Did she
Yeah.
train with you?
For a
little
short
bit.
period, yeah.
Okay, I
yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Patricia.
Hey, Patricia.
Yeah,
Hi, Patricia.
And hey, Alini.
Yeah. So they were, they were coworkers.
Got it. Okay.
And then Alini was like, "Oh yeah, my husband does jujitsu," and then Patricia's like, "Yeah, mine used to."
She's like, come on in.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So wait, I just want to go back to, sorry, but I want to go back to like, because I know were you going through the breakup while we were training together?
At a certain point, yeah. When I started training, though, I was full blown alcoholic. Like
Holy
I was
shit.
210 pounds, eating Taco Bell every night, drinking a whole bottle of sake or Jack. Like
Okay.
every single day, I would show up to class, hung up. Pretty much most that first year that I was training, I ended up losing a lot of weight in that first year, though,
Yeah, I
just
remember
because of the.
because you were bigger when you came in. I do
Yeah.
remember that. Here's the thing, though, dude, and I don't want to keep stroking your ego, but but like,
Please do.
You were
Please
Keep going.
the stoicism. First of all, listen, dude. I remember her training with you,
Yeah.
and then I remember her not training with you, and you know, like nobody really gets into like conversations.
Did you
in
know that
jiu-jitsu.
was
You're focusing
that was
on
his
jiu-jitsu.
wife at the time?
Yeah.
I knew they were together.
Okay.
Yeah, but like there's not a lot of talking going on unless you stay after the match.
Right.
But you kept training.
Yeah.
And I would have never guessed, dude. Like you held it together. I mean,
He
that's
didn't
crazy.
reek of Jack Daniels and Taco Bell?
No, and so, but hold on. So this is my point. Like there are times where like I've rolled with people and they're sweating out alcohol,
Yeah.
and so you know, and you're like,
Yeah.
all right, you had a good one last night or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but you held it together outwardly.
Well, thanks, I guess.
it
Yeah, like,
together.
I guess I'm glad that it didn't appear that I was.
Did you have
That's an
anybody
alcoholic's
struggling?
dream.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
to-
Well, yeah, but at the same time, that's why I
Under
said
the radar.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, did you being out here, you know, on the West Coast and not having family nearby, did you have anybody to anchor you or to reach out to?
No, nobody. I didn't tell anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody really knew except my wife at the time.
Okay.
Like of course, she knew that I was drinking all
Right,
the time.
right,
Like,
right,
I was
right,
just
right.
drunk every night. But
Yeah.
no, I didn't. I've gone through a lot of therapy and
Okay.
all this kind of stuff, and over time learned the value of a support system. But no, I didn't. I
Not at
wasn't
that
reaching
time.
out to anybody. I wasn't telling anybody.
No siblings?
I mean, I do have siblings,
Okay.
but it's not like I was talking to them about
Got
it
it.
or anything.
Yeah.
I wasn't even
Family
telling my
dynamics are
parents
different
about-
for everybody too. So
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
How-
for sharing that. I didn't know
Yeah,
that. About you.
absolutely. How long did it take you to love? Like, did you go through a period where you hated jujitsu?
I don't think I ever did. I had a really big ego when I started. I think because like with a lot of stuff, I'm just like I can't do it yet, but I see the vision.
Yeah.
I'm like I can do that thing.
Yeah.
And then like I'm so Matt Guffey, he calls it a pervasive drive for autonomy. So Selena works with she used to work with kids who had like
Matt's wife.
autism. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who had like autism, and I don't know exactly the kid she worked with, but one of the characteristics is pervasive drive for autonomy. She said so.
Okay.
I think some of us in jiu-jitsu have that pervasive drive
touch
for
of it.
autonomy, a little touch
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
And that's how I've always been, just like super independent. Like even it's a struggle for me to be like listening to like even an instructor like telling me like it needs to be done this way, because I just saw a YouTube video of another black belt who's like it needs to be done this way.
Yeah.
I'm like
I'm going to do it my way.
yeah, so I kind of just have this like ego, and I had to like just like shut up because I'm not it's
Humble
not-
yourself,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, it got beat out of me.
I think it happens for everybody. That's part of the journey.
Yeah.
He's asking that question because I told my brothers, like,
Yeah.
the first 6 months for me sucked. There is no, now at our gym, they have like an introduction to class, like learning all the movements first. We train in the mornings. There is no, like, you're jumping into the fire.
Yeah.
I mean, getting strangled, and I'm like, I started late in life, and I go home and I go, what the fuck am I doing, dude?
Yeah.
I'm terrible at this. It hurts. But there's something that keeps you going back.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm not getting strangled as much.
As much.
Yeah.
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 So there's a point that I don't know if I hated it, but I just wasn't so good at it, and I hated that I wasn't good at it.
You didn't
Yeah.
want to go back the way that you do now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's that. And I just had a lot of frustrations too with like the way it's taught.
Yeah.
And the hierarchy,
Yep.
a lot of the time people are like it's weird because like there's the people preach about like not having an ego and being humble and stuff, but a lot of the time because that hierarchy exists,
Yeah.
it's like the people at the top just don't want the people below them to have an ego.
Yes, they have the
plenty of
biggest ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
It-
Well, then that brings me to my next question is, in the jiu-jitsu world, you obviously have rankings and different belts. Is in order to belt up, is it like a general cookie cutter process
Yeah.
or like could you essentially have somebody who's at gym A, right, and they get promoted to brown belt? Let's say that gym A is an easier gym, right? Could they go to gym B and not be brown belt material?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's not black and white. It's definitely a gray like area. That would piss me off if I put in a lot of, like if I go to a very rigorous gym or and I put in my work to be a brown belt and then here comes fucking Ronnie who's not brown belt, right? Like that would piss me off.
It happens even within gyms. There's just people that are naturally better too. We were talking about this before the show that, you could get a high level competitive blue belt that would smoke a brown belt hobbyist. It's just part of the, but to your point, yes, go ahead. You should probably answer this too.
No, that's exactly,
Yeah.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
You look at like the guys who compete under Danaher. Do you know who Danaher is?
Yeah.
And a lot of them are just sandbagging. Like,
Yeah. They should be higher ranked than ranking or belt level than they are.
Yeah.
like the belting stuff is so weird, and it's almost like there's two different tracks. There's like the competitor track, and then the hobbyist track. I don't know if I'm a fan of that term or not. Just people who aren't primarily competing,
and doing tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, and it's because like you go to the World Championship, and you'll have the dude who gets first place in the adult division in blue belt at the World Championship is probably going to beat most black belts at a normal gym. Like that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
It's a misunderstood thing.
not all
It's
the
a
time.
misunderstood thing, I think, if you're outside of the jiu-jitsu community too. That
Yeah.
well,
There's a big difference of people who do jiu-jitsu just at a gym on a regular basis versus people who compete.
Yeah.
A competing blue belt and
constantly.
Yeah.
You could compete once a year. I guess you can call yourself a competitor, but it's not the same as somebody traveling to Europe, all over the world, that can get as many competitions as they can in a year.
Yeah.
I would say, like, I've thought about this before the show, now that you were coming on, and I was like, what's a good analogy for people that are outside of jiu-jitsu on that kind of internal dynamic? And it's like, if you're untrained, the difference between like a blue belt and the untrained person is probably the same as like maybe a purple or brown belt versus a blue belt that competes all the time. Like there's just a separation. There's a big difference a lot of times with somebody that's competing all the time versus somebody that's just like me that trains. I don't compete anymore. So I train Monday through Friday. But there's a difference. There's a difference in intensity. And
Yeah, because the competitors they're spazzing and trying to like get every point they can squeeze out of it, and like a lot of the adults are super athletic. I'm saying adults because the masters versus adult division, right? It's like I'm 33. I'm masters. I was competing adult for a lot of it. I just got my ass whooped. I didn't start winning until I won all the big stuff in when I started competing in masters, because it wasn't. There's also that thing where you have kids who've been training since they're like 5 years old who are in the same adult blue belt division as the blue belt who's been training for 3 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is so
It's
the
not
belts are
comparable.
all over the place.
Yeah.
And correct me, so it goes white belt and then blue belt, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you started your content as a blue belt, right?
I did, and
which is
people
kind of
hated it.
unheard of, right? Like who the fuck is like, I'm a blue belt and let me start like
But
making
hold on,
content.
there's a
hated
difference.
it.
There's a difference. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you weren't doing like instructionals as a blue belt.
No.
Yo, let me show you
I
what I
mean,
learned today.
I would break down sometimes like moves
That you did
in
in a tournament.
competition.
Yeah.
But,
Which is different.
Or I would like talk about like, oh, Danaher talks about this thing or whatever. But it's not like I was like, oh, hey guys, let me show you how to bolo. Like
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
trying to teach people.
But there was still, I know there was still like resistance for the content at being a blue belt and starting
yeah.
your own thing, and you had to ignore
Oh yeah.
the outside noise and go, fuck you guys, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. It still hurt my feelings because I put so much like effort into when I first started my content though. I was making it all about. It was very selfish how I was making it. I'm like, oh, I'm cool. I'm like traveling around and competing, and if I make this video, I'm gonna get so many views. I wasn't thinking that consciously, but subconsciously, it's like. To make you have to really care about the audience and what they want to see, right? And my mind wasn't thinking that way at the time.
Right, you're like, this is my content, and I'm going to give you what I want to give you.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. And then but I was still putting a lot of effort into the videos, right?
Yeah.
Like all I was doing was competing and coding and making these videos at the time. They were dog shit videos, but and then I would like cross post them on Reddit, and then I'd get downvoted a bunch, and then all the black belts would be in there, and like who asked a blue belt to make jiu-jitsu
Right.
content?
Who
So people
asked
just
you to be
hated
here?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
Damn.
nobody wants to see that. You're not gonna like, the vibe I'm getting is like stop doing that. Nobody wants to see it. You're not gonna be good at it. And like the whole time I'm thinking like, watch this.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's because I like, it's, I think everybody experiences this in certain areas of their life where people are telling them that they can't do something.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I have the vision. You just don't see it yet.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And so you just have to like, it's delusional until it works.
Yeah.
Totally.
You just
Right.
like, you have no proof
Right. Until you prove it.
until you do it.
Till you get there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And when they finally catch you up, you've already left
Yeah. It's like,
because you're onto something different.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think a common misconception about fighters, mainly people in jiu-jitsu, would be?
A common misconception
Yeah.
about people in jiu-jitsu that like untrained people would, or like people who don't
Probably,
do
yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
yeah.
That's a good question.
Oh, that's a really good question. Yeah, there's so
Do
much.
you have an answer?
Yeah, what's your answer, Ronnie?
The biggest one that jumped out to me, it's just because I'm an idiot, is they think it's karate.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Like
Or
if,
they
if
say,
you,
or I've heard like people say, oh, like you have a fight. Like you're gonna go.
yeah, this is another one too. Like I think people are correcting this a little bit more now. I think the first time I ever heard it was like the Diaz brothers or something said that, where they were like, stop, if you're a jiu-jitsu athlete, stop saying that you have a fight. You have a match in a tournament this weekend.
You're gonna go roll on the ground. You're not
Yeah.
fighting.
But they're sometimes they're pretty fighty. You know what I
and
mean? You're just not
a
getting
lot of
punched or
those
kicked.
fights
But they're not a fight.
end up
It's not a fight.
going to the ground.
What is the definition of a fight?
Right.
This is
Right.
my point. Because like actually in like Portuguese, I think like every time they have a match, they call it a luta, right? It's
Yeah.
like it's a fight, right?
sure.
So like all the Brazilians too, whenever they're talking about their upcoming matches, they're saying I had
The lucha libre.
Yeah, I had two
Yeah.
fights. I can't
Yeah.
do a Brazilian accent, but they'll say I had fights, but like to me. Yeah, this is often debated.
Yes.
My point of contention here is the definition of, you can fight with your girlfriend.
Right.
You
True.
can fight.
You can-
What is a fight?
Right. What is a fight?
Yeah, I'm not saying beat your girlfriend.
Yeah.
What I'm
So we have to have a
Verbal fights. Verbal fights.
we have to have a definition. I think one of the it was funny because I think Mason Fowler, who trains at CTA, made a distinction in an interview. I don't know if it was before his UFC BJJ one, but he said, "I'm going to be fighting." Sorry, and I think he did it on purpose. I'm going to have a jiu-jitsu match, which was funny.
Yeah.
If you're in the ecosystem, you kind
would
of
get
understand
it.
the humor
It's
of
an
it.
inside joke.
It is. Yeah, it's inside baseball. But I understand the idea. Like if you're an MMA fighter and you also are a black belt in jiu-jitsu and you go, okay, I could do a jiu-jitsu tournament. You can call it a fight. Compared to me fighting in the UFC, I get the distinction.
It's a different thing. Yeah.
But if we're talking about a specific set of rules, it is a fight.
yeah, two guys are having
Right.
combat.
Is a boxing
like,
match not a fight?
That's a fight.
Yeah.
We call that a fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on this topic, let's rank. I want you to rank
Okay.
the MMA sports. I don't know enough of them. So how
Okay.
about you give him like 4 or 5
Sure.
and
Okay.
rank them in like how useful the skill is to have in your back pocket.
For what?
For a fight, you mean? Like for
Like-
self-defense?
like for a
if
street
you were
fight?
yeah, because this is on
for
topic too.
like for somebody who's
All right.
not in like
Do you want me to
the-
give them to him?
Yeah, give him
Okay.
his options and then
So-
you
Okay, so we're ranking them best for street
Yeah,
fight.
yeah. So we'll do
Yeah.
BJJ, wrestling, judo, what I say, Muay Thai, and then we'll. I hate to do this. Sorry, like classic martial arts, but like Taekwondo, karate, kung fu.
Yeah. So I would actually put wrestling at the top.
I think we're in agreement
Okay.
on that.
Yeah.
Wrestling or judo, I would say.
Not maybe.
And what's the difference for people who don't know? Because
So-
I actually don't
Go
know the
ahead.
difference.
So it's really one thing I've been noticing the more I do different martial arts and stuff is how similar martial arts are to each other, and the only difference is the competition rule sets. So that influences what it looks like, the moves you're doing, and stuff like that. So in essence, both judo and wrestling, you're trying to take somebody down. But in judo, you win by throwing somebody really hard onto their back just one time. So if I throw somebody over my shoulder, they hit their back, boom, match is over.
Okay.
Wrestling, you have to like, you can get points for throwing, you can get points for, you can win the match by pinning them.
Right, pinning.
Yeah.
You can also win by pinning in judo. The other thing is like judo, you're wearing a gi. In wrestling, you're wearing a singlet, some spandex.
I almost said a leotard.
Yeah, you're wearing a leotard. You are wearing a leotard. They call it a singlet because they don't want to sound too
Gay?
Yeah.
Well, for me, have you ever watched any wrestling matches? It's super tight, like straps.
No. If I want to watch stuff like that, I go somewhere else.
Yeah,
But,
lots of ringworm and
like,
staph infection.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm good. My skin would never. But like for me, when I went to one class at Caltera, and for me, it's like dancing on the floor. Like it's choreography on the floor.
if you're drilling, I think.
Yeah. And I used to compete in dance, so it was like, oh, we do this.
He actually did
this,
pretty good,
this, this.
surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
He's athletic.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So sorry that detoured. So, okay, wrestling.
I would put like wrestling kind of at the top, simply because I think the ability to like control somebody from the standing position. Wrestlers close distance. They get in there. They can control somebody's upper body. There's
Stay
upper
on
body
top.
Because
throws.
you start like a hockey face-off, right? Like that's how you start in wrestling?
Yeah. You start facing
All
each
matches do, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the thing about wrestling though is like they train to not only be able to throw somebody with upper body throws, so grabbing them around their upper body and throwing them. They can also they know how to get to the legs. They can do double leg takedowns. They know the top control, and then when they take somebody down, they want to stay on top. The moment a wrestler goes to their back, they're trying to get out because you can lose the match by being on your back for too long,
'cause you
and
get
you don't.
pinned, right?
Yeah, you don't want to be on the concrete on your back.
Yeah.
So I'd say like wrestling, and then judo has a similar thing. But the thing about judo now, they changed the Olympic rules to where you can't grab the legs. So,
So it's all throws, all upper body,
All upper
arm,
body,
lapel.
yeah.
Okay.
And the thing about that is if you, I've gone against judokas where we now allow like a BJJ rule set, which you can wrestle in BJJ, right? It's like, and their legs are super vulnerable. So if a judoka were to get into like, I mean, against an untrained person, it's probably not going to matter, but there's less like awareness of like leg defense.
Yeah.
But a lot of judokas cross-train wrestling. Like Eitan's
and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but Eitan's son, Sela, really good judoka. I
He
think
just won a big tournament, I think, too. Yeah.
Yeah, he wrestles and does judo.
Okay.
He's like, that kid is scary. Shout out Sela.
And Eitan.
Yeah, and Eitan. So I'd put like wrestling and judo kind of at the top, and then I think you need a striking art next. So I would put either boxing or Muay Thai.
Okay.
Well, Muay Thai, you don't really. It's kind of sketchy, I think, to kick people on the street because you see in Muay Thai and like all the time where
Flies back.
people are just falling.
There's a fly that just
No,
every show there's a fly.
There's always one fly.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think the reason why I would rank the judo like on concrete, all it takes is one throw. You get a murder charge though too.
Exactly.
That's
That's what
the
I'm
other
saying.
thing.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a murder charge.
Yeah.
So we got you said wrestling, judo, Muay Thai,
Yeah.
Slash boxing.
slash boxing, so striking art.
Yeah.
Our beloved BJJ is like low on the list.
Yeah, because like the good things that you would use BJJ to control somebody and win a fight, there are other arts who do those things better.
Okay.
Because like a lot of people, except now it's kind of changing in BJJ nowadays with because the no-gi scene is so much more popular now.
There's
Where
more wrestling.
There's a lot of wrestling
Yeah.
now in BJJ, but at the majority of gyms, you're training more sport-oriented stuff. You see this,
Yep.
right? Like everybody's pulling guard. There's no emphasis on like takedowns.
Takedowns.
I think that's the big thing is like there's no emphasis on the standing engagement because in most BJJ rule sets you're not incentivized to stay standing. Why are you going to spend 2 minutes exhausting yourself trying to take somebody down when you can just sit down?
Yeah. Just get to it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'd ever go deep half in a street fight.
Yeah, there's like stuff you don't, positions you're not going to use.
Yeah, totally.
I think like if you trained MMA, if you trained UFC, if you trained some UFC.
That latest video was hilarious.
Yeah, if you train UFC and you just see red, no.
Yeah,
I think MMA would probably be the best
All around.
street fighting base. I mean, that's literally what you're doing, except
Yeah.
you're doing it in an octagon with some padding. But like,
And blood
But still sign
everywhere.
up your kids for
everywhere.
still sign up your kids for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
But I think you'll still learn a lot. But there's
Hierarchy.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you were on a European MMA show. How did
Yeah.
that come about? How were you cast on the show? Like, how
I
did that
loved
come
it, by the way.
Thank you.
It was dope.
Thanks. They still got 2 episodes coming out. So the 7th episode coming out this Sunday.
Okay.
And then the finale's coming out.
And where can people watch it on?
It's on YouTube. So if you
Okay.
search, it's called the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship. Shout out Rokus. Rokus is the creator. He's a OG YouTuber in
Okay.
the martial arts self-defense space. It's his show. He's season 3. They can
Is it
find
season
on
2 or
YouTube.
season 3?
Season 3 now.
Season 3, okay.
Yeah. But so basically they take martial artists of all different kinds of backgrounds from all over the world
Yeah.
and bring them to a location, and then they don't tell you anything and then just surprise you with a bunch of random self-defense scenarios.
Okay.
Like you might be in a car getting carjacked with your baby in the back seat.
my God.
Shit.
Or you might be at a nightclub and somebody's trying to, put something in your wife's drink.
Okay.
Or you might be...
Reminds me of the Boss Rootin' video. Do you remember the Boss Rootin' video?
Yeah. And boing, bang. There's that old. Have you
show it
seen
to you.
that?
No, I
yeah,
haven't.
you got to
Okay.
see
Yeah.
it. He's like showing
Maybe
how
we'll
to
put it
defend people defend yourself in a bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you just grab them and boing.
That's the first thing to do. I follow up, bang, 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 dang. Oh, don't you ever do this. Right away you say, okay, I'm sorry. Bang, bang, bang. No, I'm not.
And so it's just these wild self-defense scenarios. Some of them you have to de-escalate. Some of them you have to fight one or multiple people.
Okay.
A lot of them you're just getting your ass kicked. Like, it was one of the most stressful things I've ever done. And I've been deployed in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
in actual combat. And that's actually kind of an interesting thing. Like people like to compare, crazy experiences you have. People try to compare those to each other. And it
Try to
doesn't
line them and like rank them.
yeah, they're like, oh, this guy was in combat in Afghanistan, so that's more intense than, an MMA fight, and you don't have a right to feel
Right.
like anxious if you're doing the MMA fight, or like an MMA fighter might say that about somebody who's doing a BJJ
Right.
match. Like
Yeah.
this hierarchy of
Trauma is trauma.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's very subjective.
It's very subjective.
Yeah.
It's only subjective.
Right.
Yeah.
It is 100%.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I imagine. Well, so how did you get cast on the show? Did they? Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out Sensei Seth. His Seth Adams. He's one of my
Okay.
good friends now. He's actually one of the first people I started watching on YouTube before
Okay.
I was like a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And then as I became a YouTuber, then we like collabed on some videos,
Yeah.
and now we just play VR all the time because he lives on the East Coast.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he's a big YouTuber. I think right now he's got like 450K on YouTube
Holy
or something.
shit.
He's one of the OGs. He's a karate guy.
You're not far behind him.
Oh, well, I'm like 4 times behind him, but like, thank you. But yeah, he does all kinds of like martial arts crossover videos.
Okay.
He's a 2-time now sumo national champion. He
Sumo?
like went from karate to sumo.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
He just competed in the world championship.
No way.
Yeah, he's done so many martial arts.
Okay.
And he was cast on season 3 because he got 2nd place on season 1. And then they asked him to come back for season 3.
Okay.
And last minute, the jiu-jitsu guy who was going to be on the show tore a tendon in his finger. His name is Kevin Lee. He's another YouTuber. Shout out Kevin Lee. You guys go watch him. So unfortunately, he was injured. And Rokus, the creator of the show,
Yeah.
he's calling Seth. He's like, dude, I don't know what to do. Like, Kevin's
know
injured.
anyone?
Do you know anybody? Who should we do it? And Seth said that he just told Rokus, he's like, yeah, just call Josh. He's
Yeah.
like, who's Josh? And then,
He's this blue belt on YouTube.
yeah. Yeah.
I think were you blue belt, purple belt?
I had my purple
Purple
belt.
belt.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
I mean, yeah, there's no difference really. But Rokus didn't know who I was, and he messaged me on Instagram. He's like, hey, like we're thinking about casting you. I might do an open call though for people to apply. I'm like unsure, what the right call is. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, just
Let me know.
it's cool. Just let me know. And then like I like closed my Instagram app. I'm like, dude, I hope he.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that'd be sick. And then he Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say the how they did the opening of the show with like the mailing thing. The bit that you and Matt did was fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It was so good. They picked the right guy.
Thanks.
They picked the right guy.
Thanks.
So if you get a bunch of MMA fighters doing a show, were there any egos that you wanted to deflate? Like, how does that work? Like,
Yeah.
like everybody thinks like, no, I could fuck you up. Like,
Competition?
no, I could
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Yeah. I've heard that a little bit of some tiffs happened on a previous season.
Okay.
But this one, dude, we were all just like
Vibing?
friends. Like we're just like we kind of ham it up for the show a little bit.
Yeah.
And we'll be like kind of like create some fake drama and stuff.
Yeah,
but not
yeah,
really.
yeah.
We're just joking.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of tongue in cheek. But
Okay.
dude, I loved every single guy that I was on the show with.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was amazing because they're all people who like I look up to in some regard.
Yeah.
Like we had a dude who was tier 1 special operator from Canada. So like tier 1, that's
Yeah,
like,
what does that mean?
If you look,
SEALs, Rangers.
Oh.
yeah. So like I was in the 82nd Airborne Division, so I was just like normal Army sort of. And then above that you would have Rangers and Green Berets, and then above that you have Delta Force, which is like the
it's tier
cream
one.
of the
Okay.
crop. That's
Okay.
tier 1.
Okay.
And then you like same thing for the Navy. You have the SEALs, and then you have above them like SEAL Team 6, like
Okay.
the badasses. You
Yeah.
know, they're the guys who got Bin Laden.
Yeah.
I almost said Obama.
Yeah, we got it.
Don't put him on the watch
SEAL Team 6
list.
got Obama.
It's forgivable. The names are close, dude.
Yeah, I mean, kind
Obama,
of. Yeah.
Bin Laden, yeah.
Obama bin.
Obama
Oh my
bin
God. Obama bin Laden.
Yeah. So anyway.
So you were in there with some badass people.
Yeah. So Seth was there. So lots of really cool people that I look up to in some
Yeah.
regard, and so it was cool just to just be there doing the thing. A lot of people are commenting on the show. They're like, Josh is a wild card. Like they're like, you never expect what Josh is going to do on the show. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
yet.
That
I'm
tracks.
just like,
That tracks actually.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
So I want to go back to his YouTube
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you have a huge getting Instagram followers. I feel like is easy. Like you could post a reel, you get and which we're figuring out.
Easy.
Getting subscribers on YouTube.
I'll just sit over here.
is huge.
I've got like 400 followers on Instagram. It's easy.
Down boy. How did you acquire this following on YouTube?
Dude, yeah, you're totally right. Like YouTube, like you think when I first started making my videos, you think that it's gonna be
Easy, like Instagram followers.
Yeah.
You just accumulate them.
you're like
and-
people are gonna love this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It doesn't work like that at all, dude.
Because you could I can watch any YouTube video I want on YouTube and not subscribe to any channel.
Exactly, yeah.
Going to subscribe to someone's channel means that you really love them. And so
Yeah.
how did you go into this and turn those viewers into subscribers?
Wait, maybe we should back up a little bit because you actually quit your job.
I did,
Did we
yeah.
talk about that? Like him
No, I don't think we
quitting-
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so I was a software engineer up until June of last year, so 2024.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
was a year and a half ago from right now where we're
Yeah.
talking. And at the time, I think I'm going to get my numbers wrong, but I had something around like 7,000 subscribers.
Okay.
We'll forgive you.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's even tremendous.
That's
7,000.
a lot too.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
for
insane.
just starting. Like that's
And you were strictly doing what, like blue belt YouTube content, or?
Well, no. So this leads into the question of how
Okay.
I ended up getting the subscribers. So I had around that time when I was making a decision, I'm like, if I can just devote the 8 hours a day that I'm spending as a software engineer to just like adding fuel to the YouTube flame or whatever, like imagine what I could at least try to accomplish.
Right.
And I was like, I'll give myself a year to try this. So I quit my job. I was making just a couple $100 in ad revenue per month. Nothing. Like I had some savings.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll give myself a year. If I can't afford my current lifestyle
Right.
in a year on YouTube, then I'm going to go back to being a software engineer. I renewed the lease on my apartment, like the same expensive ass lease here,
Yeah.
like right next to the SAP Center in downtown San Jose.
Yep.
I was like, I put my put backed myself against a wall. I'm like, I have to afford this lease. I have to afford all my expenses. If I can't do that, I'll go back to being a software
Were we
engineer.
like top ramen type lifestyle?
No,
or a
I was
little
like,
bit
I'm
above
going to
that?
Whole Foods every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it was kind of a lofty goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the reason I think I had confidence was because I was making all these shitty videos, and the more you like iterate, and eventually I made something that sort of hit.
Yeah.
It was this judo video where I just went to I forget what it was, but I was a BJJ blue belt. I went to this judo open mat with these judokas from all over the place, like high level judokas, and then I just got my ass kicked for a couple hours, and I made a narrative video about it.
Okay.
And it was the first video that did well for my channel. I think it's only at like 450K right now, which is like low compared now to like
your other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you have millions.
What do you think resonated with that? Do you think it was because I remember, this is interesting because I remember as a blue belt, when your progress feels like it slows down, at least for me, felt like progress and understanding of martial art slowed down. So I was like seeking other areas to gain knowledge or like little tips and tricks to make my training better. So I feel like you may have tapped into a group of people that were like similar to where you were in your journey that was like, oh, this dude's being brave and doing stuff. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. And they're looking to you for like information or like at least validation. Like, okay, this dude's kind of going through the same shit that I'm going through.
Yeah, I get comments like that a lot. I think that's part of it is like people say all the time, because I'm getting my ass kicked in most of my videos.
Masochistic too, probably.
Yeah. Well, people are like, oh, this is inspiring me to go try this thing that I wanted to try or something like that.
Love
so I
that.
think that's one thing.
Yeah.
The second thing is like the judo niche. I think there's nobody being a YouTuber for judo.
That's a good point.
There's people giving judo instruction, but there's no judo YouTubers,
Okay.
right? And I think me doing these like narrative formats for judo is kind of like I don't know of anybody else who's doing that for judo. So I got comments like that a lot. So I think kind of this idea of putting myself out there in like a really uncomfortable position and people being able to see that, like they resonate with it. And then also just the judo niche.
Okay.
And then after that video hit, I'd made a bunch of really bad videos. And then I was like, okay, I need to just like keep thinking about bigger ideas.
Yeah.
Because if you don't chase the bigger idea, I found the bigger idea is always what's going to hit with people.
Okay.
Right. Do you find yourself like, are you at a place where you're completely comfortable with the content that you put out, or do you like still second guess yourself as somebody who's
every single time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like some days you wake up, you're like, no, this is good. I got it going on. And other days you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, I only get my ego inflated after I post the video and then I start getting comments. Like once people started, if you go, like when a video just gets published, people will write first comment or first comment or whatever first.
Yeah.
Like once that started happening, then I was like,
Yes.
That dopamine is a hell of a drug.
yeah, dude, I'm addicted to my phone right now.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
It's not good.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like my reels too. Like when they start blowing up and I'm like, send me all the negative comments. Let's go. Like even that gets, I'm like, they don't even have to be nice comments. Just comment.
It's attention. It's a drug.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you hate me? Tell me more.
Yeah.
There's also a thing too. I remember the video, the guy that was it Sweden?
Yeah, Jesse and Camp, yeah.
So he was a karate guy, right?
Yeah.
Karate guy that went to a jiu-jitsu tournament and then did pretty well.
Yeah.
And was like kind of shitting on the jiu-jitsu a little bit. And I was like, fuck that guy. And then you actually went.
It was rage bait. So you got rage baited.
Yeah.
He does that
Which
on
is
purpose.
perfect. I know,
Yeah.
but then you did a video.
I did the same thing. So that there's a good story about this video.
Okay.
I got threatened by a black belt because of this video. With
Really?
Jesse and Camp. Yeah, a local black belt. I won't say his name. I won't put
That's
him on
okay.
blast right now.
In jiu-jitsu or karate?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Okay.
Yeah, he threatened to fight me over that video.
No way.
So
Why?
it's insane. So here's what happened. Okay, here's the story. So Jesse, he's a Swedish karate guy, amazing YouTuber. He's got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He made a video trying to prove that jiu-jitsu doesn't work. He went to a judo tournament or a jiu-jitsu tournament. He's like, look, if I just stand up,
Yeah. He can't do anything.
He can't do anything. And of course, he got penalized for that. And he's like, yep, see, that proves my point. I get penalized for just not engaging.
Yeah.
So, and then people who don't know Jesse, they're like, oh, what a piece of shit. Like, he trains jujitsu. His brother is a professional MMA fighter, Oliver Camp. They own a dojo where they teach Muay Thai, karate, jujitsu.
Okay.
Like,
So I did get rage baited.
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker, dude.
Everybody got rage baited. Yeah.
And you Swedish people are usually so nice.
Yeah.
My wife's
And have you
Swedish.
seen this individual that
Jesse?
called? No, the
Oh, the
other
guy
one.
who called me out?
Yeah.
I've seen him at tournaments, yeah.
Yeah.
Since he,
Yeah.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like walking Matt's side, and we made brief eye contact, and he looked away really fast. Like, I don't think he knew that I actually like do jujitsu.
Yeah.
So here's what happened was I went, I was like, okay, Jesse made this video. How funny would it be if I went and got revenge for the jujitsu community on Jesse? And I made this whole storyline. So like Jesse had commented on one of my videos. I was like, hey, can I come dojo storm you? Right? Can I come challenge you to jujitsu?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, come on. So I booked a ticket to Sweden with my airline miles. I was like, I have no idea if this video is going to work.
yeah.
Fuck, I loved it.
Thanks. But it was a risk. I was like, I don't know. It sounds like a cool concept. But I hope it works because I'm not making any money right now.
It
And-
better.
Yeah. And so I show up to Sweden with this like YouTuber who I had also been watching even before I was a YouTuber. I'm like starstruck. And we decide kind of on the fly the type of video we're going to make.
Yeah.
Like I didn't go in there. We didn't script stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just like showed up and we're like, okay, I want to challenge you to like get revenge for jujitsu. What do we do? And we had this idea to just have 4 different scenarios where like I fight him in the karate dojo on the wood floor, and then I realize I can't use my jujitsu, and then I fight him on the mats. It's like 4 different rounds with different rules.
Yeah.
And of course, like I'm not going there. This whole thing is tongue in cheek. I'm not going there to try to like beat up Jesse. Not that I can. He's like a really good martial artist.
And you did it in a way that it wasn't like, you could tell that you're doing it in good humor too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But a lot of people didn't think that. A lot of people.
Maybe it's because I know you. I don't know.
It might be.
Okay.
I didn't expect the response I got.
Yeah.
I think there was a whole bunch of people who are like realized the same thing you did, that I was just going there tongue in cheek, kind of in good humor.
Yeah.
Doing just a fun video. We're sparring. It's light sparring.
Right.
And I'm not trying to go to his dojo and like just
Dojo
spaz
sparring.
out and
Yeah. Real
but-
fight.
Yeah,
Break
but-
through windows.
yeah. But just he's trained Muay Thai, he's trained Jiu-Jitsu. He's a good martial artist anyway.
Okay.
It's like and a lot of the comments I got was like, "Oh, this guy does not represent Jiu-Jitsu."
Oh,
like
that
this
was
guy
what the
sucks.
problem was? That was what the problem was?
Yeah, people thought I was going there seriously,
Representing the
representing
jiu-jitsu
Jiu-Jitsu.
community. Okay.
And then I end up like getting beat up a lot by Jesse because we're just like
And they're
doing
like, that
this.
guy's not, he's not with us.
Yeah, and then that's the guy who like he's like, this guy sucks. He's not a real purple belt. That was the other thing. They're like, this guy's not a real purple belt. This guy doesn't have any takedowns. This guy sucks. Blah blah blah.
So he didn't know where you trained or anything?
No, he didn't know anything
Okay.
about me. Yeah,
'Cause he-
the guy who threatened to fight
Yeah,
me. He
because
didn't know
he
who
would
I
know.
am. Yeah,
Okay.
He would,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. At that point, I had my purple belt. Like I had won. I got I had won all the Master Internationals. I'm okay at jiu-jitsu at my level. I think just
Yeah.
relatively okay.
Absolutely.
I would at least give myself that. I'm okay.
I think you're better than that. You're just selling yourself short. But whatever.
Well, thank you, but
Struck his ego more.
keep it going. Keep it going.
Keep going.
And so
And I don't even really like him, by the way. So.
So I thought I was just going there to like vibe and like spar with Jesse,
Yeah.
right? But a lot of people didn't take it like that. I think just like the same way that you got rage baited by Jesse's jiu-jitsu
Right.
video.
Yeah.
If you know who Jesse is, you didn't get rage baited.
Right.
Yeah.
You only got rage baited.
And I hadn't seen him before. So, yeah.
Yeah, and this is my and so like a lot of that happened, and I got kind of hurt by a lot of the comments too, and that's when I started doing judo more.
Okay.
But aside from that, this ended up being my first like kind of viral.
Yeah.
It was my first video that cracked 1 million. So like the risk worked out. I was
Right.
like, this sounds like a cool idea. Let me just book a ticket real quick.
Right.
Go do this video, and then first video to crack 1 million. So
So you have an instinct
Yeah.
for it, sounds like. Like you're listening to your intuition or whatever ideas that you have. You're like, that's crazy enough to do. Let's try it.
yeah, it's literally like this could fail.
Yeah.
It's a possibility for every single video. Like this could fail.
Could be a flop.
Yeah, but but I think everybody has that intuition of what'll work. It's just like the fear of executing it and then failing.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
I think what holds everybody back from doing things that they want to do.
Do you miss being a software engineer?
No,
No?
God, no. No way.
Fight, like money wise too? Like
Money wise, I was making a lot of money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
the
I
mecca
was, yeah.
here.
I gave up a lot of money to be a
Okay.
YouTuber. Yeah.
And it's coming back.
But what's more fulfilling?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's
Yeah.
like, so to answer, guys, so the money is not coming back near software engineer levels.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's not coming back that, like, I can support myself. I'm making a
Right,
full-time
right,
income.
right.
I'm not taking savings out anymore.
But you're also just happy doing it.
Exactly. So your question, Ronnie, about like what's more fulfilling. It's exactly that. It's like I was at this fork in the road of, do I want to keep doing something that's making me a shit ton of money, but that I just feel dead inside doing for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
And like I'm saving up money for some unknown future. Like
Right.
I'm going to defer my happiness until I'm 60 and I retire. Or do I just like live now? I have this tattoo, Memento Mori, right? It's remember you're going to die. It's like, or do I just stop doing what I
Stoic.
hate doing right now and just start living right now?
Yeah.
Right.
That's amazing. What were you gonna say?
I was going to ask a question about the YouTube because you're saying think bigger constantly for these videos. So how what's the process of like when you're trying to think big? How many times in a week are you like sitting down, pen to paper, like thinking these ideas out, trying to like get them to go like, oh, this will go viral, this will go viral, this will go viral.
I'm not even thinking about virality. I'm thinking of, because I think everybody, you have YouTubers that you all like to watch, and you know the type of video you want to watch. And now, just as the producer of that video, you just make the video you would want to watch.
Right. Yeah.
It's like a really, and I'm not thinking about like the virality necessarily, but I do know at this point, based on just like different concepts that have hit so far, I know what formats are replicable. I know like what concepts my specific audience likes. And then, but the thing is I'm not like always just like sitting. The thing about this YouTube thing is like it's literally all I think about every second of every day. I'm like way too obsessed with it.
Yeah.
It's like I go to bed thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it.
I feel
I'm
like you have
watching-
to be in order to
You
make a
have to
living
be.
on it though, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to.
And so, so there's never a time where I'm like sitting down coming up with ideas. I'm like watching YouTube all the time. I'm watching my favorite YouTubers. I'm like constantly thinking of ideas.
Are you the
when I'm
person
taking
that
a
like,
shit,
puts it in your notes? Like my notes
Yeah.
folders is like,
Yeah.
I need to organize it better because, I have tons of ideas about the show. And I'm like, the moment I think about it, it needs to go in my notes or
Exactly,
else
yeah.
it's like, I'm going to forget about it. So are
Yeah.
you constantly like, taking a shit? Oh, in the shower, I'm like, the moment I get out the shower, I'm like, fuck, where's my phone? I got to put the idea in my notes.
I'll be stepping out of the shower mid-shower, like soaking wet, trying
exactly.
to like
right before the thought goes away.
Yeah.
And the touchscreen doesn't work because your fingers
Right.
are
And you're like,
and then I accidentally text a nude to That's actually my biggest irrational fear is like my hands are wet and I'm texting and then suddenly it opens my camera and I'm like,
oh yeah, it's happened. But actually, that's a real fear. And the
Viral.
other day I thought about this. Like Instagram and Facebook should almost have a feature where in order to post on your page, you need to Face ID before you post. Because my phone's been in my pocket and I've accidentally sent Snapchats to people.
yeah.
And I'm like I'm fucked. But like it should be like, okay, in order to post this on your Instagram or send this, you need to show your Face ID so you're not accidentally posting a nude on your page.
I would support that feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Offer to code it for them.
Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I was just gonna say, I mean, you have that. Like, if you ever wanted to do like do you have an app? You don't have an app, do you?
No.
Okay,
No,
but you
yeah.
could. See, if
could
you
have
have
an
the
app.
coding background.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, you are like a full cycle, one stop kind of production.
Yeah, kind
With your
of.
background.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
it's-
ever wanted to.
It's kind of I've gone through. Ever since I was a kid, I've just like cycled through different hobbies, and I never like got good at really good at any of them.
You're like good at a lot of things, but like not really good at one thing.
Yeah, there's like because I think I'm so like ADD that I just want to do so many
Yeah, same.
things and and
I've talked about the longest I've ever stuck with anything is actually, well, besides my wife, is jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu,
But I
yeah.
think she's sticking with me more.
Yeah,
she's
probably.
she's
Yeah.
I don't know, she puts up with me. But yeah, jiu-jitsu is the one thing that I've stuck with the longest.
yeah.
So
What's
I get it.
what's the one piece of advice you would give to somebody asking for a friend who wants to, get a big YouTube following? Like, what's the one piece of advice you would give to that person?
Iterate fast.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think what a lot of people do, I think, is wait. Just wait. They're waiting to like come up with a good idea or
Right.
to have inspiration or they're just waiting for so many things. But the way that you actually learn what works is by it's
doing.
experimentation.
Yeah.
Like literally you put something out there and
See
then
what it does.
the data tells you what to do.
Right.
It's
How
like,
to fix it.
Yeah.
Either that was a good idea or it was a bad idea.
yeah.
Okay.
Like don't do that again.
Right.
Try something else.
Yeah.
But you have to I think you have to iterate a lot, especially
Yeah.
early until you find what's gonna work.
Yeah.
And my friend Jared Wade, do you know Jared?
Maybe.
He's a purple belt now. He actually got silver at the blue belt world champion, adult world championship.
Okay.
I
Where did
think
he
last
train?
year? Atos.
Okay.
Yeah. But he wanted to start growing like an Instagram following.
Yeah.
A year ago or something, and he didn't. I think he was maybe around like less than 10K at that time for sure. And he was and he started asking me too. He's like, how do you build followers?
What's the
I'm like,
secret? Give me
Yeah.
the secret.
yeah, and I was like, you just start making stuff.
Yeah.
And like
Just post it.
just do it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like stop thinking about it, stop waiting, and just like start doing
Yeah.
it. You learn by doing it. And then now he's like surpassed me. 'Cause I don't post on Instagram or anything, but
Yeah,
now
yeah.
he's surpassed me on
On
Instagram. He's
Instagram
got like
followers?
35K right now.
Okay.
And like, yeah, because he's doing the secret, which is just to try something, see if it works. And if
Yeah.
it doesn't work, try the next thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a secret. You just have to do it,
I feel like that is a recipe for life.
Yeah.
Like just
Absolutely.
do it, iterate on it. Don't wait. The moment's never going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Your situation's never going to be perfect.
If you're waiting for it to be perfect, you're just never going to
Never,
do
it's
it.
Right.
never going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, and the only thing you really fail at is the things that you don't try.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my motto going into
Yeah.
it with this show, with my Instagram content too. It was just like, just fucking post it. Like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
post it. If it flops, it flops. But like, you don't know unless you do it.
Who said it? Is there a basketball analogy here? What's that phrase? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
exactly.
hockey or basketball?
I think it's a basketball thing.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Everybody has to go through like a cringe phase too.
Yeah,
I think I look back
totally.
at my old stuff. I'm
Totally.
like,
I still look back at my stuff. I'm like, oh. Look at a video I posted yesterday. I'm like, it's pretty cringe.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, everything I do is cringe. I think.
people also love the cringe. So
wait, it was cool. Wait, in like your stories or something?
everything, stories, posts. I'm like, every day I contemplate, like, should I archive that? Like, no,
yeah.
but it has like 980,000 views. Like, fucking keep it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And it's still you. It's just a different version of you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unlearned.
Yeah.
Right? A little raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you have to. I think everybody goes through the phase of being delusional until it works, and like you're gonna post the cringe stuff.
Yeah.
This isn't just about posting either. It's about like anything in life. I think
Yeah.
just any pursuit, you're gonna look dumb. People are gonna tell you like stop doing that.
Right.
Like people are gonna, but don't
Until they see it resonate with people. and they're
Yeah.
like,
The funny thing is the people at the top are not the people saying that. It's
Exactly.
everybody else who would want to try the
Right.
same thing, but maybe have failed at it and they're projecting their fears
or they just
onto
don't
you.
have enough courage to try it themselves.
The crabs in the
Exactly.
bucket thing.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Like fail early, fail fast. Do enough that you can to fail right away so that you can learn from it.
Yeah. Yeah. You said it perfectly. Like failure is only stopping.
Right. Or not starting.
Yeah.
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 I love that.
And you can always decide, like, hey, I don't want to do this thing anymore. Like, I don't think I failed as a software engineer. I was doing pretty good, but I decided to stop doing it because it wasn't fulfilling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if people have something that they really want to do, you just have to try it.
Yeah.
And then you can decide if you want to keep doing it or
Right.
not. But I think I've learned that oftentimes I'm the only one who's an obstacle to myself. Nobody's really an obstacle to me.
1000%.
Yeah, and if
we are
they're-
our own worst enemy.
Yeah. And if there are obstacles, it's just showing you the new path.
Right.
Like
And how
it's
to overcome them.
yeah.
Love that.
You're like water, my friend.
Yeah. We're going to play a little game.
Okay.
Okay. So you and I are going to switch seats.
Okay.
We have some whiteboards.
Okay.
And
Whiteboards.
whiteboards, not
Whiteboards.
white boys.
I have to pee.
You have to
We
pee?
got some
Okay.
white boys. Yeah.
I wasn't done introducing the game, but
do it again. I just have to pee on
no, it's okay. All right, before Ronnie had to take a potty break, I was saying we're gonna play a game. So you and I are gonna switch seats because you and Ronnie are gonna sit next to each other. You guys are in the
Finally get to sit
Brazilian,
next to Josh.
yeah, the Brazilian jiu-jitsu world. So I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. You guys are gonna write your answers on a whiteboard, and the game is called BJJ off.
BJJ.
That sounds
right.
gay.
Question 1: what is the first move
Yeah.
somebody should or would learn in jiu-jitsu?
Okay, I think we're probably gonna agree on this. Maybe we won't.
Well, is
Well,
it should
okay.
or would? Because would is very different than should.
Do you mean like the first technique somebody should learn, or the first like movement? Meaning
Let's
could
go
be,
technique. First
Okay,
technique
okay.
somebody
This we may have a different answer on this one. Then.
Okay.
would learn.
Would learn? Like if they went
Okay,
into a jiu-jitsu
Should
class,
let's do
or
should learn. Like
Should
you would
learn.
teach somebody like if you had somebody
learn?
you're bringing your friend to jiu-jitsu and he wanted to be really good, what would be the first technique you would help him?
That one.
Okay.
I think we might have different answers on this
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
And it just depends on how you're taking the question too.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Body lock and mount escape.
Oh.
Are those different or the same thing?
So you were offensive
Yeah.
and I was defensive.
Okay.
And why don't you give your reason why?
Okay.
first?
So, oh man, I kind of agree with yours now, though. Yeah, I was going from the offense perspective. So
Okay.
body lock is just being able to grab somebody.
Pull them close.
Yeah.
Yeah, like get in there and just grab
Yeah.
them, like hug them.
Okay.
You know? Like, and you
Hugs,
can do
not
that.
drugs.
Right. If you can figure out how to body lock somebody from standing, that opens up so many takedowns. It
Okay.
teaches you hand fighting.
Okay.
A lot of the Dagestanis incorporate that, wrestlers.
Yeah, exactly. If you can get, just hug somebody with double underhooks.
Yeah.
You can do so much. And it also works on the ground too. If you can hug somebody on
Right.
top.
Prevents them
and
from
you can-
striking or
Yeah.
Grab
you
their
can-
legs with your legs.
Yeah, you
and-
can pass their legs past the guard. It's like body lock opens up so much stuff. If you can get to that and be comfortable, like closing space and distance
Okay.
with somebody and controlling them, I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
I went the opposite route with defense because
Okay.
I think jiu-jitsu can be viewed as sort of a defensive art as well. And I'm a little bit, I have kids, right? So like I can see them, had the benefit of watching them try it for the first time. Remembered what it was like as a white belt with somebody smothering me in mount and going, fuck, I wish I missed the class, I guess. How to get mount escapes, right?
Yeah.
And so you learn the UPA first, and then maybe you learn the elbow escape, the kipping escape, which you liked a lot. I remember you doing that a lot. So yeah, I would say like mount escape or like side control escape, because those are the most frustrating positions to be in jiu-jitsu in the beginning. And if you have
Master
a way
those,
out, you can roll with less fear. Like if I get mounted, then I know I have a direction to go
Yeah,
in.
you have a way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you.
I agree with yours too.
Cool.
Okay.
I think it's just offense and defense.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
100%.
literally, they're both.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Next question. Is it more important to know how to throw punches or know jiu-jitsu?
Wow, that's such a wide.
Well, you can explain
Like-
in your answer.
Okay. Knowing jiu-jitsu meaning at what level?
Let's say you're a master at both. Is it more important to know how to fight on your feet or fight on the ground? Throw punches or fight on the ground?
Well, okay.
I am confident in this answer.
and I'm probably gonna go the opposite.
Yeah, we might. It's good if we go opposite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Oh,
you
no,
guys
we
are the
didn't.
same.
We did it? Did we? Okay. All right.
I honestly thought that you were gonna not say jujitsu.
I did too.
Okay.
I did too.
because you know what we said earlier.
yeah, I think we both started. I started with boxing,
Yeah.
then went to MMA, got my nose broken and cut, and was like, I'd rather not get hit in the face anymore, and then went to jiu-jitsu exclusively. But I want to hear your reasons why you picked that, and not just jiu-jitsu loyalty.
Yeah, it's not about loyalty. It's like because I think the ability to close distance on somebody. So we're assuming there's no weapons, right? This,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
changes
yeah, yeah.
everything.
Yes.
That changes everything completely. But the ability to close distance on somebody is a amazing way to not get punched
Right.
or kicked.
Right. Like bring your enemy closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's either, there's that old adage. It's like you either want to be far away or really close.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah.
If you're in striking distance, they can strike too.
Boom.
But if you can close the distance and control somebody, then you can also prevent a lot of like strikes from happening. You might get bit.
That's
Mike Tyson?
true.
It's my back, my spinal.
Yeah.
I'll add on to that because everything you said I agree with, and I would say that you're limiting with one set of your body with just throwing punches.
Yeah.
Right. So like, yes, you could get a lucky shot of one of us closing the distance on you and smothering you, and once it gets to the ground, it's
Right.
over. It's like really what
over.
we want to do.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, well, and that was actually one of the questions, but I won't ask it. I feel like majority of fights go to the ground, so it's like you can throw punches all day long, but when somebody dips you,
Yeah.
you better
Especially
know
with
what to
untrained
do.
people. Which
Well,
is
because that's
kinda
everybody's
crazy, too.
go-to, right? Like
Yeah.
people who don't know, like street fights, right? Like everybody's go-to is
You know
dip
what I
them to the
hate?
ground.
I hate when I see those fights in the videos, and then once somebody takes somebody down, like the people around
They're
them,
like, let him get
pull
up.
them off and get back up.
Yeah,
I'm
let
like,
them get up. No,
a
that's
second.
that's where it begins.
Yeah.
let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
You're going to get a lot of, you should post this clip because you're going to get a lot of Gracie Combatives commenters in here or the self-defense guys. Cause I make videos now. Anything related to self-defense, you get the self-defense weirdos commenting.
Yep.
They're like, what if the situation that you're describing is nothing like the situation
Right.
that you just described? What would you do then?
Right.
And they're like,
What if it
there's
was
multiple-
hailing softball size
Right.
ice?
Right. What if
Jiu-jitsu wouldn't
lightning
work.
struck you right then and there?
Jiu-jitsu wouldn't work. If it was hailing, it wouldn't work.
What if you became blind suddenly?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
what? Oh my god.
What if a guy has a pack of battery acid that he throws into your face?
as you're going for a double.
Right.
Right, like, and you're trying to be as realistic as possible, and then these people come in with like
Yeah.
unrealistic scenarios.
Yeah.
It's not going to work against the Ninja Turtles.
All right, next question. Remove your answers. Next question is, what is the best jiu-jitsu gym in the Bay Area?
Oh, this is you know what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Don't get in trouble.
I know what you're going to say.
By the way,
Ronnie only wrote 3 letters.
I literally didn't know these.
1, 2, 3.
It looks
CTA.
it looks like my name, but it's not.
I was gonna say BAM. BAM.
Yeah.
Is that Bay Area? Does that stand for something or no?
It looks like it should, but it's a Korean word for snake. It's called BAM
BAM.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Where are they located?
They're in Fremont, California.
Fremont.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you currently train there?
So the reason I say this is, a couple years ago, I started training with the ecological
Craig?
approach.
Yeah.
The constraint sled approach, CLA. Jiu-jitsu nerds know what I'm talking about here. It's just a different method of training.
Okay.
BAME 1 is the closest gym that implements that kind of stuff in some of their classes. Denny, shout out Denny. He's been like really into the eco approach world for a while.
Okay.
Second, we have a competition team. After I quit CTA, which we don't need to go into that, but after I quit CTA, me and my friend Matt, who also trained with us, Brown
Shout
Belt.
out Matt Guffey.
Shout out
and
Matt Guffey.
he rebranded, but what?
His Instagram is Grapple Strong San Jose, but it's Grappling Strength and Performance. It's a strength and
GSP.
conditioning gym.
Okay.
But we created our own competition team too, and Denny is the man. He lets us train out of there.
Oh hell yeah.
And he lets me film all of my videos there too.
Boom.
And the people there are really good. They've got like open mats and everything. I think it's a good gym to check out. Like it's very
So of
chill.
course
It's-
you would write that on your
And by the
whiteboard.
way-
Yeah, they've got a lot of good competition outcomes from there as well.
Okay.
They've got some competitors coming out of there
Okay,
and stuff
good.
too. So
Awesome.
good gym. Yeah.
And if we wanted to talk about the eco thing, we won't be able to dip into it. By the way, this is also subjective.
Totally.
Some people
Yeah.
sometimes say it's subjective,
yeah.
but I think it's also subjective too. Right? So like where you feel comfortable. If you're looking for a new gym, find one that you feel comfortable at.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it depends. I would say because like literally CTA, what's Kyle like a 12-time no-gi world champion?
Yeah.
Like Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a-
You're not. It's
You're in good hands.
You're in
there.
good hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I train under Vitor, and Vitor's amazing.
Yeah, Vitor amazing at jiu-jitsu. There's so many really good people at CTA.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Next question.
It's a curveball.
Have you ever farted on someone while rolling and didn't say anything and tried to play it off?
It's a lot of writing.
I know, right? Oh, wait till Ronnie's done. Oh, is he writing his? Okay.
His
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
address, social security, all that.
100%. Of course, everyone has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you say that you haven't, you're lying.
You're lying.
Yeah.
It's probably what is it? It's like 98% of people say it's happened and 2% lie about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on to kind of like piggyback off of that. How many times have you guys had like bubble gut or like you're just so fucked up,
Or
in the
like your
stomach,
morning coffee or your pre-workout
Yeah,
fucks
and, like,
you up.
You're like, have you just said like I can't go today?
You go first.
Or
I was gonna say my biggest fear at competition is shitting myself.
Yes. Well, because you're like
Nerves?
in
Yeah.
like
nerves.
Yeah.
And what like you have to be careful what you eat before
Eat,
competition.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
try
That's-
being a bottom.
Yeah, competing
I just took
is
a
like
fucking
being
sip.
a bottom.
Eric constantly competes.
Oh my god.
My life
He's
is a
always
competition.
he's always
Are you kidding
grappled
me?
to the
Every day is
ground,
competition day.
That's not jujitsu, by the way. You probably you know what he's talking about, right?
Oh, no, please.
No,
go
please
into-
elaborate.
Please go into lots
Do you
of
know-
detail.
When you're like,
Top and bottom?
yes,
It's not just jujitsu. That's another overlap of why jujitsu's gay. He's a top player. He's a
Yeah.
bottom player.
Yeah.
I'm a
God,
bottom
dude,
guard.
I just realized
It's
that.
all it's all gay.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
language.
Yeah.
Jujitsu is gay.
Oh.
Realization. Zoom in on Ronnie's face. The moment he realized we're more similar than he thought.
Yeah.
No, that's
Okay.
legit. My biggest fear though is
Is
shit.
shitting.
Like out of all the things that could happen at competition, I could break my leg. I could go unconscious. I
Yeah.
could so many things.
None of
that
it
could
matters.
happen.
Anything
But
but,
did I
shit
shit myself?
myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I didn't shit myself, it was a good competition. I'd literally bring a pair of shit your pants underwear, like an extra pair of underwear.
Okay.
Well,
I
do you
thought
know
like a
what's
diaper
so
bag.
funny? Do you know what's so funny? Is
like a
I
rubber.
Yeah, wear a diaper. Yeah.
I told that story about me shitting my pants in Vegas in my white sweatpants,
Sweats?
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man.
One of my friends sent to my office at work it looks like a first aid kit, but it's a shark kit.
Oh,
So maybe actually I'm going to gift that to you.
thank
okay?
you. What is included in a shark kit?
It's you'll find out.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it for you because the wording on it
that's
is
epic.
fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There are people. So we used to train together in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, and there
Yeah.
are people
What
that
the
have had
fuck?
coffee. You know which ones you are too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they watch, but they'll be like right after drilling, they'll be like, I need to go to the bathroom. And you know what you're doing, and I'm always like, if they're my partner, I'm like, just make sure you wipe good, please.
Please. And make sure you wash your hands.
Yeah. I train fasted, so like my
too,
stomach is
yeah.
empty.
But you
I
take-
don't eat until afterward.
Pre-workout, no?
Yeah, I take pre-workout, but
And sometimes
actually,
that fucks me up.
Sometimes it does. Like,
Yeah.
it could.
Depending on what you had for
It could, and
dinner.
it depends on what you had for
Yeah,
dinner.
you didn't shit before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, stomach issues are the worst. That's the only bad thing in jiu-jitsu.
Could you imagine? Like, I've came close to barfing too. Like, and we did 10-minute rounds, and I was like, I went with a wrestler
I
who was
threw up
like,
once, yeah.
really?
Yeah, from cardio.
Oh
I call
my
it cardio
God.
pukes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was like,
yeah.
I had 3 minutes left, and I was playing guard, and I was like, oh my God, dude, in my head, I'm like, fuck, do I tap, or do I actually just go until I barf? Because I don't want to tap.
worse?
Like, I don't want to tap because
But like
if
I
you
don't want
just-
to barf.
just tapping just to tap, like, tap to pressure or whatever. And I was
Yeah.
like, I made it through, thank God. But I was on the edge of the mats, like, for like a good 30 minutes, probably pale as fuck, like,
Dry heaving.
okay, I got to get home, dude. Am I going to be able to get home? It was brutal.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. Matt told me a story about somebody at competition who, like, he had to puke. So he's in, like, he's a top at the moment. and he
Tell him I
opens-
said what's up.
he's on top. he opens the guy's gi, pukes in the gi.
And wait, is this in a
closes the
competition?
gi, yeah.
Oh my God.
Because the option is like the other option is like puke all over the mats. Was it Matt who told me the story? Anyway, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like one of the options is like puke all over the mats.
And
He just panics and opens the guy's gi, throws up in the gi, closes the gi.
I'm about to
It kept
throw up.
going? Did they find out?
They stopped it.
Okay.
But
I
now
was like,
this
that would have
guy
been
rolling
savage.
around.
You'd be like, that's not my puke. It's his. It's obviously his. It's in his gi.
Yeah. He's gagging over there.
And
I would
he
actually-
never gags. Right here.
Not on solids.
Well,
Did you puke in a competition?
No, I puked at CTA one
Okay.
time. Yeah,
Was
I
that-
like
was
ran
that
off
there?
the mat.
Oh.
I wasn't. It wasn't on the mat.
Okay.
It was the cardio pukes. Like I was
Oh.
rolling so hard
Yeah.
that I had to run to the trash can and puke in there.
was this also when you were a drinker?
I was out of shape and a drinker.
Okay, because
Okay.
when I went after the warm ups, I was gassed.
Yeah.
Like the fucking like,
That's for everybody. It's new movements too.
well that, and it was probably my heart rate too. I'm like yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad. But
You adapt.
I couldn't imagine being like hungover going to train.
I've done it a couple times.
But
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
Not fun at all.
I just
Okay.
try not to drink during the week.
yeah, keyword try.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Ronnie's first day on the episode.
We have wild brothers. There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
So
You are a wild brother. We have wild brothers.
I'm the least.
We are wild brothers. Okay, next question.
All right.
How many bones have you broken during your time in jiu-jitsu?
In jiu-jitsu?
Yes. Or in MMA. I guess it could be in.
I guess in either.
Oh, in
Okay,
MMA?
let's just do in MMA. Yeah.
Any combat sports or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. Josh might not be able to listen to them all on this size bottle.
It's not a lot of breaks actually.
1, 2, 3.
I just put.
Oh, he
I
gave
put
an
the bones.
explanation. Okay, 3 and 2. Nose and finger. You also broke your collarbone.
I had in wrestling as a freshman in high school.
No,
but-
didn't you recently?
no,
Oh. So I'm
No.
just making things up, okay?
no. I broke my collarbone in wrestling in a freshman in high school, and I didn't wrestle again after
Okay.
that.
What bones have you broken?
So only 3 breaks, but I've had a lot of other issues. Okay. But just as far as the breaks go,
Okay.
I broke my pinky doing Muay Thai because I went to block a kick
Yeah.
and my pinky was just like straight out. I broke my toe in jiu-jitsu.
Like that's pretty common, huh?
Yeah, that's a common one. And then I fractured my rib. So I did a video that you might have seen.
Yeah.
It's where I challenged 20 white belts to roll back to back. So I was rolling for an hour and
wanted
a
to
half
be there
straight.
for that.
It was crazy, dude. I was rolling for an hour and a half straight. It was submission only, so there's no like time limit on the rounds. I just have to like either be
Get 'em
submitted
out.
or submit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And halfway through, I fractured my rib. And I didn't know it because I had actually people, if you watch USDC, well, maybe I shouldn't spoil it. I've been having rib issues. I
Okay.
tore the cartilage like 3 times this year or something. And
Floating
then-
rib.
not the floating rib.
Okay.
It's just above it. I have a weird rib now, but I fractured it in that video.
Oh.
And then after that video ended, I had a fractured rib, and then I got COVID at the same time.
Oh my god.
Double
Were you coughing?
whammy.
Were you coughing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've hurt my cartilage in my rib in jiu-jitsu, and
Yeah.
that is the fucking worst.
Dude, fucking ribs.
Damn.
Ribs.
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Next question.
Nose and finger.
Nose
for
and
me.
finger,
Yeah.
yeah.
I broke my nose twice.
How did you do the finger?
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu was my pinky, but look at I've got disattached ligaments in my fingers.
Yeah.
From jiu-jitsu.
So your fingers just bend.
They go back up. They don't do
Look
it
at
on
them
their own.
bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You have to
crazy.
put pins in them to fix them. I'm like,
Damn.
shit.
You guys are so tough. I'm just kidding. Okay, next question. What is the most awkward or uncomfortable move in jiu-jitsu when rolling with the same gender?
Oh,
With the same gender?
Yeah, like
Oh.
2 dudes.
I don't know if there's. I mean, we're so used to it at this point, right? But I guess there is one for sure.
Yeah.
well, now I want to hear opposite.
Yeah, I have two answers. Can we do same
Yeah, no,
and
go ahead.
opposite
No,
gender?
yeah, there's no right or wrong. You can have 2 answers.
So this is prefaced with like, it's only weird if you make it weird.
Right.
100%.
Right.
100%.
Well, jiu-jitsu is only weird if you make it weird, right?
Yeah.
You know?
And so these just for the viewers at
Yes.
home, these
Yes.
answers are if you made it
if
weird.
you made it weird, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 69, double under,
Oh, I forgot about double under.
mounted kimura, or
You know that one?
north-south.
Yeah.
Give us a
Yeah.
demonstration.
Oh God. I don't think we have the camera angle to do
No,
it.
Yeah,
we
no, no,
probably
no.
don't.
I was just
mounted.
teasing.
you want me to give? Would
Yeah,
you?
give yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mounted Kimura is when you are. Fuck. How can I describe that? Actually, you go from side control. Side control is where you're perpendicular with somebody laying down, and you're perpendicular to them, and you get a mounted Kimura. You bring the far side arm over, so they're on their side, and you step over their head, and you're kneeing with their head literally in your taint.
You're sitting on their face.
They're sitting on their face, 100%.
Damn.
And and
He's like, why didn't I learn this?
it's funny because even Vitor, when we're training, is like, guys, I know this position can seem a little weird. This is the position, so don't worry about it. You're going to be sitting on somebody's face. Just, you have to do the move right. And then north-south is basically 69.
69. Okay.
So 69 is the north-south. Yeah, just like, dude, if you're getting teabagged by a dude, it's just, just have to like pretend it's not happening.
Yeah.
I would say, once again, it's only weird if you make it weird.
That's right. I forgot about the double under.
But if you're double undering somebody, that means you're grabbing both of their legs.
They're on their back.
on their back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're grabbing both of their legs. And then you're like lifting them up and pulling their crotch towards your face.
And you have to put your chin down.
Yeah, like
Down in their
in
taint,
the
like ball area, dude.
yeah,
Nuts
you're-
on the chin, nuts
Yeah.
on the chin.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You're in there.
Yeah.
So like,
Getting a
guess
whiff and everything.
Getting a whole whiff. Yeah.
Damn.
And it's uncomfortable on any gender. You just
Yeah.
have to like not make eye contact.
Right.
It's
Just
a-
like look at anywhere else but at them.
yeah. Because if you're like there, like looking at them in the eyes.
Yeah. And then that's when you make it weird, right? Like don't make it
Yes.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
God.
moments where I accidentally glance.
Yes,
at
Right.
somebody.
You're like, nope, don't
Yes.
look. Don't
Yeah.
look. I'm not looking.
Yeah. Like we'll be in mount or something, and we make brief eye contact.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. Or you get like cheek to
Look
cheek
away,
really
look
quick,
away.
and you turn your face at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
You like kind of kiss.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, do you guys accidentally kiss people?
I've touched lips.
Have you? That hasn't happened to
One
me yet.
time.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I've touched lips.
Listen, we're not doing jiu-jitsu any favors right now. We're getting the allegations. It's not going to be the
It
allegations.
fits the podcast really well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Final
Again,
question.
guys, just don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
Right.
Don't make it
100%.
weird.
Yeah.
Final question. Who would win between the two of you?
Ooh.
Come on.
Don't be a gentleman, be honest.
Well, we haven't trained together in a long time, but... And I think...
He's like, I've learned a thing or two.
Eric's such a shit disturber.
He's trying to create a chasm between us.
No. I'm all... Get the mat. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. See, you're
Did we
just
just
being
say-
nice.
We've had some good battles, though. We've had some good battles.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna defend mine by saying that there is a different level when you start competing, and there's an intensity level that's hard to match. You could still have really skilled people that don't compete.
Yeah.
And I may compete again because I want to compete on the same tournament as my kids. But it's a whole other level. Like just the training, a couple of weeks leading up to a tournament, is just different.
Well, and the
if you-
mindset, too. It's like...
And if you ask anybody, like Vitor would always say, like doing a tournament is like getting 50 classes or whatever the math was.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm defending my answer by saying that.
Okay. Well, thank you. When was the last time we rolled?
The last time you were probably at CTA.
Yeah, it's been a couple
think-
years.
You might have been a purple belt, and I was a purple. I think we've been like. I'm
Wait,
like
what's the current belt?
I'm a brown belt.
Who's
Brown,
who?
purple.
Yeah.
Brown, purple?
So yeah, he's.
And can
he's-
we say the rank? Can we, just for people who don't know, what's the ranking?
White belt, blue belt,
belt?
purple belt, brown belt, black belt,
There's no yellow
red
belt?
coral belt.
No, you get kid. There's kids
You get
belts.
kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why I was, because
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
kid's got a yellow belt.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so like a purple belt in jiu-jitsu is usually like black belt level in most other martial arts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like like judo for example. So like in BJJ, it's usually like 10 years.
10 to 12, yeah.
That it takes somebody to get a black belt.
Okay.
Judo is like significantly shorter than that.
Okay.
Like the belts are even in between arts very different. People can get nowadays, depending on what karate place you go to, you can get a black belt real quick. And
Well, and to touch on my question earlier about the belt system, isn't there somebody who got a black belt within like 3 years or something?
Dude, this is perfect
Moneyberg?
timing. This is perfect timing. So can I set the stage
for
really
it.
quick?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is so good. Timely. Kaioteru, where I train at, I think he got a lot of shit at the time. I don't know. But he got promoted to blue belt, I believe, in 3 years. I don't think Kyle watches, but or black belt in 3 years. Black belt in 3 years. The problem with everybody shitting on him is that he was winning almost every tournament that he was doing, so nobody could really say anything about it. And he's been outspoken about certain things about like steroids and stuff in jiu-jitsu. So that was like a big deal back then. And I think there has been some like dilution of the belt system in jiu-jitsu, and I think that happens with any martial art once it goes mainstream. You're going to have different gyms that pop up that there's money involved. It's a business, right? And so to keep people going, I think part of what the stripes is to keep people like training and stuff, right? But why don't you take over for the Moneyberg part? Because there's a parallel here. I think it was 3 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, so there's a guy named Derek Moneyberg. He's a businessman. He has a YouTube channel. His thing is like
A very successful businessman? Like, is he rich?
according to him, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Has anybody verified that? He's like a billionaire or something?
I don't know.
Okay.
My friend Nate Cho did a decent like deep dive into Moneyberg. If you guys search Nate Cho on YouTube, you'll find a video he did about Moneyberg. I think he shows some documents in there. I don't know exactly. Anyway, businessman. He tries to give the vibe that he's very successful, and I think he is.
Okay.
I don't know.
No reason to doubt him, I guess.
Yeah. There's
His
he's like
access
a finance.
to big people.
Yeah. But he got his black belt in 3 years, but nobody's ever seen him roll. Nobody's ever seen him do competition.
videos.
By the way, he's got like big names.
Gordon Ryan.
I
think Jake Shields.
Jake
gave him his
Shields.
black
So
belt,
do
right?
people think he bought his belt?
That's what it seems like, is because he's paying these trainers lots of money to train him.
They're like, we'll belt you
Hours
up
and hours
$50,000
in days, I guess. Right? The justification was he's got these big name people that he's training with, and he spent hours and hours in condensing it into a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Now,
High
but
volume of
also
training.
imagine being if that is true, imagine being somebody who's like, you want a title that bad, you're going to pay for it. Like, I want to belt up so bad, just give it to me. Like,
Unfortunately, I think it probably happens.
a lot.
I don't know about a lot, but this is like tell him about.
Oh, I was watching a UFC BJJ event on YouTube, yesterday or 2 days ago, and somebody in the chat said Josh Beam versus Derek Moneyberg.
Yes.
In the
yes.
chat. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
you just tagged him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they tagged
Yes.
it. And
Did you look at
I
that?
got a reply from the Moneyberg account. I think it
Is
might be
he
a
gonna
bot
do it?
reply. No, I don't know. He
Derek
was like,
Moneyberg.
Yeah.
If you're come
watching
across
this-
this video,
All we're just asking is just for a roll. And he said that he would go down to blue belt. He would
Yes.
demote himself down to blue belt.
if he loses,
What are we doing, points? Or is it submission only?
I think we got to do submission.
I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
time limit, submission
No,
only.
no gi? Does he train in gi or no gi?
I think he trains no gi.
No gi?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will demote myself. I would go back to blue belt jail.
all right.
God, nobody wants to be blue belt anymore. I hated that belt.
Yeah, that belt sucks.
Fucking hated that belt.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
Moneyberg,
Let's do it.
bring it.
Bring it home.
Bring it on.
Well, thank you guys for playing the game.
Yeah,
It was
that's
fun.
fun.
All right. Thank you very much, Josh, for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you
Being
for
willing
having me.
to. Absolutely.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
What's next for Josh? What's your next goal? It could either be career or personal.
Just to keep building my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to figure out formats of videos that are working and stuff.
Okay.
And I think if I just keep trying to do that, the problem is I'm injured right now. So that's the main obstacle, is just I keep getting injured.
Okay.
And so I can't go like spar with people.
You're all, I don't have any other
but
content.
By the way, his like recent content, which I think is fucking hilarious, I loved it, which is going to downtown San Jose and asking people if they
Yes.
could fight. Knowing that you're injured now is like even more dangerous. So not only do you have to worry about like getting stabbed.
So let's
But
let's
like the
talk about
slap up.
that. Let's talk about that. So you go downtown San Jose at nighttime.
Man, Jose.
And you ask people, can you fight? What's the craziest encounter you experienced while doing that?
Well, before they ask them, and then if they like give a positive answer, I'm sorry, I'm stealing your answer, but I love it. This is one of my favorites of your latest videos. If they said like, it's the way that I viewed it was like, if they're like, yeah, I can, you're like, well, let's snap block. Some of the people I was like, oh shit, they think they can fight. Like one dude was like, yeah, I trained UFC a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some of them kind of, you can see them pucker up a little bit when you're like, Do you want to slap
Yeah.
box? I mean, we can go. I'll go light.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's kind of an interesting test to ask that question because
Yeah.
I think most people who have trained a striking art wouldn't hesitate at like slap boxing.
Right.
Like, it's like going up to somebody and being, hey, like, you want to do a light spar real quick?
Yeah.
Like somebody who's done striking, they're like, oh yeah, sure. And we
Sure.
just kind of play around and slap box.
Yeah.
So I think you can. I accidentally discovered that as an interesting litmus test
Yeah.
for if they, because a fighter knows that if you're like, hey, you want to slap box? I'll go light. Like.
Yeah, we could just
Sure.
touch. It's just touching.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But to the average person, they're like, oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
So have you had any crazy encounters in downtown yet?
A few,
Asking
yeah, it was sketchy. I don't want to do that again. I went with my friend Soren. So Soren, he's actually a really cool guy, really good at judo. He runs the program at Kensei Judo. It's a newer dojo here, but he's a judo black belt, 20 years old.
Yeah, because he's young.
Yeah, crazy competition record. Like he was really good coming up as a kid and teen in judo competition. But he went with me. And I have to I was like stressed out the whole time making the video. Like we show up, I'm like, I don't want Soren. Like I care if I get stabbed, but I care more if Soren
Right.
gets
You don't want to be
stabbed.
responsible for,
And so I felt really bad afterwards after we made that video because I was like, damn, did I like
Put
I know
his life at risk.
Yeah, I know Soren is a better fighter than me, but I feel like protective over him. Like he's my younger brother kind of. I'm like, I don't want any and when I'm doing a production with people, I'm responsible for them.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
I think that's the right way to think about it too.
So you've had some close calls.
We didn't get any fights or anything, but there was like a crackhead who was super high on something. He's in the video a little bit, but that was like a 15-minute segment. We cut out most of it because one thing also I don't want to be exploitative.
Right.
And so I blurred his face and everything, but it was just kind of interesting for the for the video to include some of it. But there's a point that I cut out of the video where the crackhead dude is like, sorry about the word crackhead.
Whatever.
I don't know if that's, he's like demonstrating punches on Soren and he's kind of touching him a little bit.
So he's playing with fire.
Yeah, he's playing with fire a little bit, and I'm like, dude, what if he just like clocks Soren or something? And there's like the VTA train coming by the whole time right behind us.
light
I'm
rail.
like, what if he just falls in front of the train? And then like it was around midnight at that point. So now all the really drunk people are coming out of the clubs, and so I'm just worried that something's gonna go wrong at any point. And then 5 people like super drunk. Now they're yelling. Now they're surrounding us. The crackhead dude is in there. He's like, smoke weed and fight. Smoke weed and fight. Like he starts
Promoting
chanting.
violence.
Yeah, and me and Soren are getting backed up. And there's a moment where like the first time we were like, okay, everybody back up. Like back up.
Yeah. Like literally everybody chill.
So that's as close as it got. And we almost saw a fight between some other people. But yeah, nothing bad happened. But I'm just like, man, this is not worth
Like the views
risk.
aren't worth like what could potentially happen. I
Yeah.
mean, you could go downtown San Jose and not be asking people about fighting and get
get into a
yourself
fight.
into a very sketch situation.
You started it like I think in the city during the daytime.
Yeah.
In San Francisco, which might seem like a safer
Yeah.
environment.
Yes.
But maybe not as fun.
Yeah.
It's hard approaching strangers. That was the only stressful part.
Totally.
Yeah.
But then this was like, okay, let me approach drunk strangers at night in downtown San Jose at midnight.
Peacocking for girls.
Yeah. And one dude was kind of like bucking at me a little bit. He's like, because I said something to Soren behind the camera, which I don't want to say here because there's something happening. And I said something to Soren, and the drunk guy thought I was talking about him. So he starts getting in my face. He's like, "What'd you say, bro? What'd you say? Huh?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, do you want a slap box?" And he's like, and he's like,
No.
I'm like,
I'm good.
What's one thing you would like people to know about Josh Beam beyond the fighter persona?
I'm a sensitive guy.
Aren't we all?
I think we kind of learned that a little bit today, honestly.
Really?
Well,
We're all
stoic and
human,
sensitive.
yeah.
There's a little mushy interior, beneath the hard exterior, maybe a little bit. Stoicism, which is actually interesting. The tattoos that you got too. Now knowing they make way more sense, dude. Knowing what you went through that I didn't even notice while training with you every day. It's another sort of testament that you never know what anybody's going through.
Right.
Yeah, that's so many people after seeing that video, is martial arts saved me from addiction. There's a lot of commenters in there. I was talking to a guy yesterday. Actually, I was having such a good time in the UFC BJJ chat. I'm like just sending messages in there, and then like people are like, "Yo, Josh Bean, BJJ." I'm like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
like-
know me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not trying to attract the attention of myself, but I do like it.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah,
who
yeah.
doesn't?
But like somebody calls me out. He said something about like, oh, like bullshit infantry army guy or whatever, like something. And I messaged him on Instagram. I was like, hey, were you in my unit or something? Like, do I know you? Who are you?
Yeah.
And it turns out he was just being sarcastic. He was joking.
Oh, he didn't even know.
No. Well, he had seen the video
Okay,
where I
got
talk
it,
about
got it,
this
got
and
it.
saw that I was in the army. But he just meant he it was actually the complete
Infantry
opposite.
Dort or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but he meant it just as like a sarcastic rib, like at a buddy
okay.
sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said he watched the video and he was like crying during it.
Oh,
So, like
wow.
I've got so many messages like that about people who went through a very similar thing and then found jiu-jitsu in that community
Yeah.
and stuff. I get so many comments like that on the video. I get DMs like that all the time. It's like, and it's so many people that you realize that it's not a unique problem.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's so many people going through really hard shit that just nobody knows about.
Yeah.
Right.
And like that's why I think one of the things that drives me to keep making certain types of videos too is just this idea that somebody I don't even know can relate to it.
It's gonna
and-
resonate. It's
yeah.
gonna resonate with
And
somebody.
make an impact.
Yeah, which is absurd because I'm just like alone in my room, like editing videos, and then people actually have like positive changes,
Feedback.
in their life.
Yeah,
people
absolutely.
have told me they've started jujitsu or judo or
It's dope, dude.
yeah. So it's like just like you said, you never know what anybody's going through. So it's made me more like we are all one. We're all
Right.
the same.
Yeah.
We're
It just
like-
gives you that drive to
Yeah.
keep
I try to be
going.
nice, like even people being complete assholes. You're like, they were a baby once too, and maybe they're going through something. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
know.
well, Josh, thank you
Yeah.
very much. It's it was awesome to hear your story. I learned a lot about you today. Thank you for coming and joining the Bookend Bros.
No, thank you guys very much. Like I haven't seen you in a while.
I
so
know,
it's cool
man.
and then meeting you for
Yeah,
the first time.
absolutely.
Yeah, and, from the first time I saw that you guys were doing this podcast, I thought it was like the perfect concept.
Thank
so
you.
I'm glad that I got to be
The
a part of it.
first
So,
guest.
yeah.
And
the
he
Bookend
one of
Bros.
the first to reach out to me,
Yeah.
and it made a lot to me, encouraging because I don't know
Totally.
what the fuck I'm doing. So
Right.
I
Right.
appreciated that.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, brother.
Yes, sir. Alrighty.
Dougie time.
All right. So the whole way that this show started, or this episode with Josh being on here is Josh is on a quest to learn how to Dougie.
I am.
So now we are going to. I feel like we should see your best Dougie,
Oh shit.
and
okay.
then like I'll critique it, and we'll get you to be a Dougie master.
Be nice though.
I'm not even
He's
warmed
mean.
up.
No, I'm not
Want to
mean.
do some
I'm
hip
not
escapes?
mean.
some hip escapes.
Yeah.
Hip escapes for
All
girls.
right, we'll let him get warmed up. We'll be right back with his Dougie. Okay, what?
Hey.
Here he goes. Just go for it.
Hey.
Teach me how to tug it.
Hey, hit it. Yeah.
They be like, smooth. What? Can you teach me how to dug it? You know why? Cause all the
there you
bitches
go.
love it.
Hey,
All I need is a beat that's super bumpin'. If you to back it up and dug it.
Hey, put your arms out front, lean side to side.
They gon'
Hey.
be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride.
That's
Ain't
it.
nobody
I don't
fucking with my
even
bro
need
from
to
Morningside. He go by Bubba and he hit that dance like thunder. Okay, I ain't from Dallas, but I lead town boogie. I show my moves on to everybody tryna do me. I lead the functions and all the ladies tryna screw me. Now you just do you, and I'ma do it all day. Niggas love to hate, so they try to shoot me. Bitches be stuck to me. I think they try to glue.
That was the motherfucking Dougie.
I did the Dougie.
Josh did the Dougie.
I did the Dougie, guys.
Name is Dougie.
My name is Douglas.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Damn, that was
Ronnie,
really
Yeah.
I
Ronnie,
mean, that is an act you cannot follow. I was DJ.
That's gonna be a fucking lit
I was
reel
DJ.
in itself.
Dang, dude,
That's
that was
gonna be
fun.
good.
I mean, it
All
kind of
right?
looked like a
That was
music
good?
video. If I'm
All
being
right.
real, you guys kind of look a little hood, you know.
It did.
We is from the hood, huh?
I know,
What you mean,
okay.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge thanks to Cardiff and Cocktails for letting them record their episodes here in this amazing space.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
fantastic.
Oh yeah, and if you're planning on hosting a private event, Cardiff and Cocktails, as Josh mentioned, is the perfect place to do so. And if you mention our show,
The Bookend Bros.
they'll waive your
Flat.
venue fee.
You're a flat. Contact them for your next private event.